What's up, guys? Today we're just gonna do some simple runs to get some 3-star inheritances. I'm looking for stamina right now. I'm surprised. Let me go back to the title screen since the daily is not resetting. I saw earlier this morning that there was some problems with with one of the gacha banners. It like ended earlier than it was supposed to. Wow, 300 carats for that event? Can't believe it's already been a week since this game's been out. Oh, yeah. There's only these two now. Oh, there's no longer the free pull. I thought they were gonna change it. Oh well. I don't think there's anything else to do, so let's just move on to starting our first run. I'm using Symboli Rudolf because she's a long medium runner, so having a high stamina is just better. I don't have to train speed as much. Let's see here. This one has a pretty good... Yeah, this legacy is pretty good. I think it's, 2 speed, and then Sakura Bakushin is a power, which allows me to pass on this power once I use her. Unfortunately, the affinity is pretty low, though I think if I use my 3-star speed... Yeah, if I use Medru Orion, it turns into... I'm pretty sure this is enough to win. I just want to pass this speed and then this power, and then hopefully she becomes stamina so I can work on training other stuff. Pretty good layout. What is this? 17 stars of sparks. Wow, they have a lot of runs. 2 turfs. Doesn't really matter though. Yeah, this is going to be the start of the run. It should be a Super Creek. This is the deck I'm currently using. It's going to be 3 stamina, the 1 event speed, and then the scenario link. I like using the scenario link because it gives mood ups, so I don't have to use mood ups during the training. And then obviously Fine Motion's really good since it's basically a free train on Wisdom if her friendship bonus procs. Yep, right there. That's 100 stats from just having the legacies at the very start. A little too much speed. This is why I'm only running 1 speed card. For these runs, I will be explaining my thought process. So at the start, you want to have your mood effect up because of the 20% increased training, but I personally don't use Recreation as the first move because unless you hit the karaoke event for the 2 mood ups, most of the times it will restore energy. That's from the Shrine Visit and the Stroll. So I like looking around to see, I like using my first turn to train. Unfortunately, there is no really good option to train right here. Usually, even if there's somebody on power and guts, it's not that worth it because after 4 turns of training on a certain area, it'll level up. So to hit level 5, you would have to train on it 16 times. So I'm looking for either stamina, speed, or wit to train up. The wit doesn't really matter. I only really click this button if Fine Motion is on it. And she is at 80 friendship. So I'm going to train stamina here. Unfortunately, I am currently just down a supporter card until until Kirin becomes active, because it takes a while for her to come in. But if she has some pretty good stats, especially since I've already limit broke her once. So right here, there's only 3 friends out. So now I would hit the recreation button, hoping for the karaoke event. I didn't get it, but I did, because I did that first event, I was able to utilize that energy restore. Oh, I haven't seen this event before. I just got Symboli Rudolf off of the 3-star make debut gacha from the release missions. So I've only done like 1 or 2 runs on her. I believe this event will have a choice. If you guys haven't seen, there's the training event helper. This is pretty good since it allows you to input what cards you're using. Let me remove Metro McQueen real quick. And then down here, you're able to choose any of the cards. So, for example, if I click on Symboli Rudolph, it allows me to see every event that they have. I'm currently doing the Emperor's Path. So let me go ahead and click on that. If I chose the top option, I would get 10 wisdom. Sorry, I had to sneeze. And if I choose the bottom option, I get 10 power. Give me a second to read this event. I do like the story of the game. So right here, if she comes up with some kind of story, she'll get 10 wisdom. And if she becomes honest, she'll get 10 power. Almost always, I'd say it's better to get power and stamina and then speed, just because you're training speed. And then try not to get guts or wits from these events because it's not that useful. It's so weird because, like, before this game, the only, like, media I've consumed Symboli Rudolph is, like, the Cinderella Grey series. And she is so much, like, more dignified in other media that when I, like, see her... When I see her and train her in the game, it's like, she's... You know, the puns and everything is a little rough. Three trainers on Guts still doesn't convince me that is ever worth pushing this button. I'm gonna choose power here because there's a hint. Alright, let's look around. These aren't really worth it. But I don't think there's anything much I can do. I think Kiruin is about to activate, and her first event almost always gives you a mood up, so I don't really want to use this turn on mood. So I guess I'll just train speed again. If I lose this 3%, I'm gonna cry. Okay. Actually, I think one of these gives a mood up as well, but I can't remember which one. I think it's the top one, because I think the bottom one gives you a skill. So let me try that. Yeah, okay. So now I don't have to... So yeah, so I basically just got a free turn because I didn't have to use the recreation there. I do have the rest here, unfortunately. Way too low of energy to do anything. Ah, that's unlucky. Yeah. So So you see that Kieran's here. Now we'll do the first event, which will give me a mood up. So maybe it wasn't worth doing that first mood up that I did at the very beginning. But at the same time, I wouldn't have known that gold ship would have given me the event. Options here. In this scenario, I would race, but obviously I haven't done the debut race. So there's not really much I can do. I'm going to do train stamina here. Alright, let's see here. Trying to remember what this event gives. The top one I think uses energy to give stamina, and the bottom one gives you energy. I think I'm going to choose the top option here because 20 stamina is pretty good for 10 energy. If it's like 10 stat for 10 energy, I usually wouldn't click it, but a 2-to-1 is pretty good. Now I kind of regret it though because there's 3 people on a speed, so I should have had enough energy. 12% is a little too high for my liking. Fine motion is on wisdom, so I think if I take this training, I can probably do another one after, which I think I will do. I don't want to rest since the race is about to come up. Alright, so this one, I would always choose you should focus on training. The top one gives 5, I think it's like 5 wisdom and some skill points. And then the bottom one gives you practice perfect. I'm not that big of a fan of practice perfect. I think it's like a 5% increase. So if, like for example, on that last turn with the speed, that was a 12%, it would have been reduced to 7%. I don't know. I think I'm used to like managing my energy around the base of what a failed training is. So it kind of throws me off. I'd rather just get the 15 stats, which I think is 10 speed and 5 stamina. Let me pull up the logs instead of this career profile. Alright, let's continue training. Okay. Once again, probably doing another wit to try to get these guys to 80. This should give me enough energy to work on any of the other trainings now. What is this? At any time. Top one loses energy, and I think gives you guts. It is a 2-to-1, but guts is just so useless. And then it gives a lot of bond to the director, but this is just specifically for Symboli Rudolf. A lot of her events give a lot of bond to the director, but it's pretty easy to max her out regardless, so it's never worth going for it. I'm just going to get 10 energy here that I can use in training. Okay, unlucky again with where my supporters are. I'll do a power training here. Alright, let's look at the skills. Usually, I would wait till the very last time to, like the very end to do these skills. But some skills you just know, like, for example, if you get Swinging Maestro, or I'm blanking on the one that does on corners right now. Most likely you won't get another hint level up of it, so it's just, you can just go ahead and pick up the skill. Predictions don't really mean anything. It just tells you if like your average. Since during the race, a lot of things can happen. Like you can get blocked, you can have a late start, and your wisdom skills cannot activate. So just because you're the #1 favorite doesn't really mean you're just guaranteed to win. I want to get a triple crown on her. Oh. Please don't tell me her mood's going down. Ah, that's annoying. I don't have enough energy to train. Let's just rest first. Okay, 3 people is pretty good. I would really like to get my mood back up, but using a turn on recreation just feels so bad. Because you have to think that the 10% of increased training results that you get is about 10 turns of stats. So every 10 turns, for every level of your mood, you gain an extra turn every 10 turns. So that's why you want to try to raise it outside of pressing the recreation button, since there is so many events that do give you the mood up effect. I think during the URA scenario, there's one that just gives it to you. Can't remember when it happens. I think it's sometime during April of the second year, of the classic year. Otonashi just does an interview after you train with her, which will just give you 2 stats. Okay, well, that was one of them. So, because I didn't press that recreation button, I basically saved a turn because I knew that one of the mood up effects was going to happen soon. Ooh, to train speed or stamina here? I think I'm going to train stamina because I really want to get Special Week up, and Fight in Motion being at 80 is going to be pretty important. Okay, another training. 2%. 2% I can gamble on. 2%. That's less than the SSR rate. Alright, let's rest here. Oh. What happened? Okay. Alright, let's look at the skills again. Nothing really worth grabbing. I think I can just win this race without it grabbing a skill. So I don't think my wisdom's high enough for it to even matter to pick up a skill right now. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Sometimes you just lose the RNG, even if you have the better stats. Nothing you can really do about it except just having higher stats. So it's less likely that it happens, but I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. Because I got 4th there, I'm gonna have to do another race to get the fans, which is super annoying. So let's look around. It's probably gonna have to be a G3, though I would prefer it to be a little bit later. I don't have a trophy on this one, really. Okay, I'm gonna schedule this one. I think I can beat this. Alright, who to train? Let's do this one. Okay, so for this event, I believe the top one uses energy, and then the bottom one just gives you wisdom. I'm gonna use the energy here because that way, because I'm already below 50%, I'm most likely gonna fail my training anyways, so I might as well cut more energy off and then restore it. Plus, this is once again the 2-to-1 ratio. I get 20 stats for 10 energy, which is pretty worth it. I usually default the progress report, but I don't remember why I do that. It's 20 speed versus 20 power. But I think I would rather have 20 power. Why do I grab 20 speed? For high scores, like you usually just want to raise your stats as high as they can, but for actual like events in PvP, you want this like equal spread. Let's see here. New Year's resolution. I really don't like increasing, because you get 20 energy off of health, which should equate about 40 stats. This top option only gives you 10, and 20 skill points is like half of a race. This is a whole training turn that you get back. So I would almost always choose that one. Okay. I know it says I have a scheduled race. Let's look around though to see if there's anything worth training, and there wasn't. So let's go into the race. Where is it? Okay, say hi. Let's race this. Right. Let's watch the race so I can explain some stuff. I'm also forced to watch this race because I never got the trophy on it. Okay, let's just skip to the start of the race. Okay, so the very start, obviously it rolls to see if you do a late start. I didn't, so we're off. I'm a pace chaser, so during the position keep phase, which is around, up to around where my mouse is right now, up to around here, I got rushed, she'll speed up or slow down. Rushing here means that Symboli Rudolf tries to become a front runner, so she'll expend more stamina to try to push forward. But until the last spurt, which is different from like that last spurt phase of the race, around where the second marker is the last spurt mechanic, which calculates your stamina and guts to see if you can run the rest of the race at top speed. This is why having a high stamina is pretty good, because then you don't have to really think about power. You can just force the acceleration at the very end. There's no indicator for the last spurt mechanic. You just kind of have to just assume that it's correct. Having power is pretty important though, because without enough even if you're at max acceleration, if you don't have enough power to get out of the pack, you're kind of just stuck inside. So I don't think I can break out of this pack because I'm kind of trapped in. Yeah. At a really bad position. I can't wait until we get the first person camera that you can make. Yeah, that is unlucky. I think I have to do another race now because I got 4th. I think this only gives me like 500 fans. This is a very unlucky. Some unlucky races. After you do every race, you always get these 2 options. The top one will always be the same energy consumption for a random skill, I believe, and it's a random skill and skill points. The bottom one you gamble, so you can get less energy spent or more energy spent. Oh, I have to schedule another race now. Can I beat a G2? Maybe. I think it has to be a medium though. Can't be a mile. This is going so poorly. Oh, please tell me this doesn't screw me. Do I lose a mood here? Yes, I do. Man. Alright, let's just rest up. I think this gives you stamina. This bottom one gives you guts. So let's go for the stamina. Okay, tomorrow or the next turn I have to do that. Ooh, 4 people. 2 people are gonna hit 80. That's pretty good. Plus the 2 from that. That's 24 speed. It's pretty good. This is speed and power. This is stamina and guts. Alright. Please. 2 fourths in a row is crazy. 2 fourths being the favorite is crazy. Okay. That was stupid. That just got another turn because I didn't mood up until it gave it to me. Let's go back into training. Let's look around. I think 7%. Ah, no way I lose that, right? Okay, another inspiration. Hopefully, looking for about 100 stats. It's gonna be 70. Hoping for about 70 speed and like 30 power here. Ooh, 80 speed and 13 power. Okay, a little less. A little less than what I thought it would be. Let's get home stretch haste. Since it's level 3. And as a pace chaser, usually you'll be passing people. Or at least you'll be passing the front runners. Okay. Nice. 2.5. Not as big of a lead as I thought I would have. Especially since I just got that inspiration bonus. Let's go next. Probably have to rest here. A little too much of a gamble to do anything else. Another story event. Let's see. Debating whether or not this is worth it. Because I already have these 2 at 80. Doesn't really give me anything. Besides maybe like a fine motion. Okay. Whatever. I think I'll still do it. My wisdom is kind of low. I'd like to try to have like a base of 400 wisdom by the end. I have a lot of skill points, but I haven't gotten the gold skills that I want. So I'm a little worried that I'm not strong enough. I'm going to take corner adept here. Mainly because I don't know if I am strong enough for this race. I mean, it says I'm the favorite. Okay. By half a length. Was that 10 meters? Kind of scary. That is 2 crowns. 1 more for that triple crown. I've yet to get it. Both both times I've done late starts. So on one of the 3 races and lost the triple. Okay, this is just the same as the other events. It was just the start that was different. Okay, the last one for the triple. Please! Should be the summer camp. Yep. So 2 turns usually means you can do 1 training, so I'll do a stamina to get fine motion up. And then I'm gonna... Ooh, resting here is not that good, actually. But I think I'd rather rest here for the summer camp. Unless one... Yeah. Yeah, let's rest here. Try to max out my energy. Lose 10 energy there, so it's like kind of mediocre. But this gives you level 5 trainings, which is super nice. Unfortunately, Super Creek didn't max out before the summer camp. You always want to try to... Your goal is to get 80 on all your supporters before the summer camp. I missed it by a little bit. Okay, but this should finish it up. I think this is the last one I need for Super Creek to be 80. Yep, so now I have all my supporters at 80. This one gives me power, so let's bulk up. I think the bottom one gives guts. Okay. Continue to increase my stamina. That's the end of the summer camp. Let's rest. Okay, I was sleep deprived, but at least I didn't get Night Owl. Getting Night Owl feels so bad. This one, I usually choose the gags. Might be a bit too advanced. I think that gives 20 wisdom. This, I think, gives guts. Once again, guts is useless. I don't really want to use the energy for 26 stats. It's kind of miserable. Maybe I should do a race. Yeah, I'll do a race here. Should be good. As long as I don't late start or someone like takes me out back, I should win this race. Yeah, 6 lengths. That's crazy. Seize up some energy. Okay, I should be able to do 1 training without crashing and burning. Let's get my wisdom up. I don't really want to do stamina unless 2 of the friendship bonuses are on it. Wow, is that a max out Highlander? I guess I should just pick it up then. Most courses have uphills. Okay, I should have enough stamina for this. Always tells you that you won't have enough guts. But what's the point of guts if you just have enough stamina for the entire race? Alright. The 3 crowns. Sorry, I'm a little non-verbal when the story's happening. Trying to read. Alright, this is just the same as all the other... Oh wait, never mind. This line was different. Okay. Oh, that's 3 random events that ruins mood is crazy. This is why I like having the friend supporter card. Okay, nice. Finally got swinging Maestro. Jeez. Yeah, let's just continue doing speed. Tomato Cross is so different in this. She's a lot cooler in the... She is a lot cooler in Cinderella Grey, that is for sure. I think they're roommates in the game. Nice. Fast and Furious I think is a late surger skill. But what do I have? Max energy. Oh, she was rel rested. Alright, let's try it again. Swinging Maestro. Should have enough stamina for this. I just don't know. I might just get unlucky with the power. I haven't been training power as hard as I should be. Yeah, 352. Just had a rocky start, but now I'm just getting as many firsts as I can see. Alright, skipping through the rest of this. Okay. New Year's Shrine event. I almost always get the 30 energy here, but today I can't, so I'll just get the 25 stats. Oh, the hot spring tickets. Well, now I kind of have to win this, huh? Alright, more stamina. Your skills can level up based on how many fans you have at certain breakpoints. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, so you're gonna have to search that up. I really like this run, so I'm gonna put in a couple more races. Okay. There's Speed Star. That's the other one that I wanted, I think. Was it? Yes. It's for Pace Chasers. I'm gonna do another race. My training is really bad. And there goes my win streak. That is unfortunate. Let's rest up. 44 stats. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'll take it. Alright, this is why I'm not training that much speed, because once again, my inspirations should come in. I got unlucky with my farming and it just all went into speed. Alright, that's Swinging Maestro. What did I get? Prepared to Pass? Where is that? Nice. See, this is why you want to wait. Because I waited until later to get this, I got an additional 25% off. I'll go ahead and pick it up now, because the next 5% doesn't really matter. Super Creek's on this, so let's train it again. How Inheritance works is that you can't get a 3-star unless your skill is at a minimum of 600, and then every point into it increases it. I think around 1200, people think it's about 10%. So as long as you break that 600 barrier and get the 5%, it should be fine. I've just been extremely unlucky because I get 600s and then it goes into speed rather than stamina. Okay, with Swinging Maestro, I should have enough stamina for 3200. Yup. 9 lengths. Let's look at their stats. Yeah, like, once you get these inheritances, it's pretty brain dead to do the career trainings. Because you get 80 points. Like, I was getting an average of 100 with 17 stars. I was 1 star off of having both 9 stars. And that's 100 points. That's like 2 to 3 trainings per event. And with 3 events over the course of your training, that's basically an extra 8 turns that you get. Oh, I have to rest. I should probably do a speed. Alright. Let's do 1 stamina and then rest for the next one. Or actually, maybe I should have done a race. I shouldn't have trained. That was a mistake. Oh well. Yeah. Ah, yeah, I should have done a race. Ooh, this is unfortunate. I'll just do a power training. No rainbow again? Okay, I guess I'll do a wisdom. Get some energy back. Another? Wow. No rainbows during summers. Extremely sad. Alright, here's 1. I think my speed's high enough. Ah, but it trains power as well. Yeah, I'm gonna do this because I know my speed's at a high level. So I'd rather use the level 5 of the summer camp here. Let's rest up. My power is super low. Okay, seems like they heard me. Give me 4 people on the speed training. Let's do a race here. I want to hit legend rank. Go ahead and just skip to the end. This is the only part of the race that matters. Holy gap. Oh, and my skill hasn't even activated yet. This is a really good run right now. Nice, another trophy. I think I would need to do 1 or 2 more races in order to get the... Oh no, I got a migraine. That is unfortunate. My run was so good. Oh! But... Okay, it's actually not that bad. Let's just rest up. Get more stamina training. This is another one of the gamble ones. The top one will just give you 10 energy. The bottom one, you can gain 30 energy, but there's a chance of getting the slow metabolism status, which makes your Uma overweight and can't get speed from anything, or from training. I'm just not going to gamble because I don't need the 30 energy. What I need is a mood event. Okay, let's go ahead and grab... Where is that gold skill? Speed star. Let me look around at the other ones. I kind of want Uma Stan. But my power is a little low, but it shouldn't really matter because I'll hit last spurt with the amount of stamina I have. As long as I just as long as I don't get like stuck inside the pack, I should be able to just win all these races. I guess let's just spend the last one on a power training. Or I can do recreation for mood. Let's do recreation for mood. This will give me energy to use during the Yore finale scenario. What do I need? Do I want speed or stamina? Let's grab my speed. Level 4. Let's grab Uma Stan. Yeah, my only worry is that my power isn't high enough. Usually around here, you want your power to be around 600. So hopefully I win in the URA finals. Seven crowns. Okay, so during the extended phase, you'll get one turn before each race. So you have one turn before the qualifiers, one turn before the semifinals, and then one turn before the finals. You can't race, so you can only train. So try and plan out your energy. Usually you can get two trainings in that is not wisdom and one wisdom. So here I would probably choose speed because it gives me the most stats. And I would like a little bit more power. I don't think there's any skills I need to pick up. Alright. After each of these, you'll get about 10 in each stat. Nice, the next one's stamina. Alright, that's 2 stats in A. That's pretty good. Let me look around. Ramp up's a decent skill. Yeah, I'll take ramp up. Most likely I'm not going to get any hints on any of those skills, so might as well just pick it up now. They say I'm the 4th favorite, but it really doesn't mean anything. I have about the same stats. I think my wisdom's a little bit lower, and obviously my power's a little bit lower. Okay, I hit legend. Nice. Just what I wanted. It's a legend 7 crown. With some random losses sprinkled in. I guess because I had max energy, I could have done something else instead of wisdom as my last one. I think I'll do wisdom though. Would like have to have around 500 wisdom for my skills. I have a lot of skills, so it'd be nice to be able to activate them. Alright, it's a little bit of... I think this last race might be a little bit of RNG, so I might have to use an alarm clock. I don't have enough wisdom, so if my skills don't activate, I might not win. Let's go ahead and watch it. Alright. So, okay, no late start. That's pretty good. Already activated a skill on the slope. Okay, it looks like I have the front of the pack for pace chasing. So, my low power doesn't really matter. Shouldn't be trapped behind anybody. Swinging Maestro gets that 5% stamina restore. Or not stamina, but HP restore. Looks like I'm kind of stuck on the inside. Oh, never mind, Teho just lost all her speed somehow. Okay, so it should be pretty easy to break out during the last spurt. Alright, we are closing in on to when we enter the final stretch. Okay, I think after this corner, my Symboli is going to try to break out of the... Okay, speed start activates. Oh! I don't know if... Can I catch up to Top Gun? Oh, why is my skill not activating? Oh, my skill didn't activate! Oh. Yeah, this is what I mean by it's just RNG. This is why you want your wisdom slightly high. Actually, let me double check if I know what her skill does. Greatly increase velocity on the... Oh, I guess I didn't pass. Oh, yeah. I guess I technically didn't pass 3 people. Oh, no. No, my hot spring ticket! Oh! Somehow got lucky enough. Yeah, that was just unfortunate that, like, all my velocity comes from her main skill activating because it was level 4. But because I was so much stronger than the other pace chasers and I was the front of the pack, and there was only 2 front runners, it was really hard to activate that my main skill. Honestly, thinking about it, I don't think I should have made Symboli Rudolf a pace chaser. I think she's better as a late surger then. And I had late surger skills from Tamino Cross's support card, so there was really no need for me to pick up those pace chaser skills. Going forward, at least now I know. This is my second hot spring event that I've obtained. Unfortunately, I missed a Maruzensky one because she had a late start. So what is this? A Legend 7 Crown Hot Spring run. Now all I want is that juicy 3-star stamina. Alright. Please. Let me go ahead and look at the skills. 275. Sure, whatever. Okay. Moment of truth. Come on, please tell me my smarks are decent. 1 power? Are you kidding me? That is unfortunate. Well, she's a lot better than my last one. But man. Oh, wait, hold up. That was a really bad auto select. Let me just replace her. Alright, I'm gonna end this off with a team race. See if I can't move in position with this new Symboli. I usually do one race right here to see who I should train next. Does he have a... Yeah, he has an A. That's what I need to do. The issue right now is that my my Oguri cap is B on dirt, even though she has a decent spread of stats. I'm lost in sprints? Really? Oh, that's a surprise. Okay, that's the new... Nope, the new Symboli does not work well. Why? My stats are just... Okay, sure, whatever. That... Let's just go to the daily sale and buy everything. Oh, I am almost out of money. There goes all my money. Alright, let's see what position I'm in right now. Top 500 still. Not too bad. I'm gonna end the stream here. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'll probably stream later tonight. So, see everyone then.